Here's another classic one. So what should I prioritize, risk management or dependency management? These feel really like a real technical thing, but it elevates. It's like, it's ask a stupid question. It's only a stupid, you know what I mean? It's not a stupid question. It's a brilliant question.
Yeah, it's a really good question.
Yeah.
And you can't ask people for questions and then challenge them on the questions. That's unfair. So I don't know who it was that rose this, but bugger. Yeah. So first I'm going to cheat and say, well, you need to define risk management and dependency management. But let's forget the textbooks for a bit. I've worked mainly as a program officer one. And because of that, you might imagine that the organization doesn't have a huge amount of maturity in the project and program management space. Therefore, more often than not, dependency management is a step too far in terms of that organization and what they're up for.
Okay.
So therefore, I've always made sure we do risk. You should always look towards the future and risk, what might go wrong. However, when you actually, if you've got a keen eye and a trained PMO eye, you might spot that some of the risks are written as risks, but they're actually dependency. Not textbook, not ideal. Anathema for all the purists out there, anathema for the purists, but in the big wide world, that's one way of getting around it. So I would lean towards risk management, certainly as part of an MVP set of services. And as I say, any of the big humdinger dependencies, you could kind of work, there is a risk that, blah, blah, blah. So you can kind of cover it as and when the time is right. Then adding in a layer of, okay, well, now we need to look at dependencies because we keep being tripped up by too many risks or whatever it might be. Perhaps that's the time to say, right, now we need a dependency management service that looks at that. I would also say dependency management, again, personal experience, in my mind is born more of a waterfall world. Okay. Where you what do you want by when? How much? Yeah, okay. What did you want again? Right, okay. So I can deliver it a month later, but it's going to cost 1.5 times as much. Okay, good. Are we good? Done. Then you go away and you plan it, and that's when you think about dependency management.
Yeah.
In my experience, if you're working in more of an agile environment and not agile as a process, but just it's a bit more fluid. It's unlikely you're going to necessarily look at all your dependencies because you're going to kind of start building something, showing it to somebody, saying, can I have it in blue? Put it in blue. Okay. Oh, I actually like it in purple. Put it in purple and away you go. Mm-hmm. And you're just going to kind of, but even then I would run some sort of risk. What could go wrong next week sort of exercise. So again, dependency management, I don't know, it'd be interesting to ask back. Is dependency management dying a death because we keep moving towards agile? I don't know. But so to answer your question, I think I would start with risk. Yeah. I'd fudge some of the entries in the risk log to cover some of the big dependencies. Mm-hmm. And if and when there's a point where it's dependencies that keep catching us out, perhaps now we can educate the customers, the people we work with, to go, perhaps we really do need to do some sort of dependency management piece.
Yeah, no, that's a good answer. I like that. Absolutely. And
wow, does that mean you didn't like all the other answers because you didn't say that to us?
No, do you know why? Because I suppose because secretly I would probably have asked a question like that because it's I was thinking back for when I first started out, one of my questions that I then asked somebody for ages was when they were going on about, oh, and we do governance and we do assurance. And I'm like, can somebody please explain to me what the difference is? That's what I really wanted to. And this is really similar.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like it's one of those types of questions. So the reason why I just said it like that, Graham, is that you did it very eloquently and clear and transparently. So well done you.